Have you ever met someone who could see right through every lie, every excuse, every story? It's like they have this superpower to cut through the nonsense and get straight to the truth. You might think you've pulled a fast one on them, but they're just quietly watching you dig your own hole. These men are called Sigma males, and let me tell you, lying to them is a losing game. Before we dive in, welcome back to Alpha MANCAVE. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's uncover why lying to a Sigma male never works, and trust me, by the end, you'll understand why they're impossible to fool. 1. They let you build your own trap. Most people think they've convinced someone with a well-crafted lie, but Sigma males? They're on a whole other level. When you lie to a Sigma, they don't jump in and call you out right away. Nope, they just sit back, listen, and let you keep talking. Here's how it works. You're spinning your story, adding more and more details to make it sound convincing. They might nod, smile, or even encourage you to continue. But the whole time, they're mentally cataloging every little thing, every contradiction, every nervous twitch, every unnecessary detail. And then, boom, days or even weeks later, they casually ask you a simple question that makes your whole story fall apart. You're left stumbling over your words, trying to patch up the holes in your lie, only to realize that they knew the truth all along. Sigma males don't trap you, they let you trap yourself. 2. Silence makes you reveal yourself. Have you ever noticed how awkward silence can be? For most people, it's unbearable. We feel like we have to say something to fill the void. Sigma males? They use this to their advantage. When someone lies to a Sigma, they don't argue or challenge the story. They just go quiet. No reactions, no interruptions. Just calm, steady silence. And what happens next? The liar starts to panic. They keep talking, adding unnecessary details, trying to make their story more convincing. Here's the thing. Honest people are okay with silence. They've already said what they needed to say. But liars, they can't handle it. They start rambling, repeating themselves, and eventually exposing the cracks in their story. Sigma males know this and use silence as their secret weapon. 3. If anything feels wrong, they're gone. Trust is everything to a Sigma male. They don't believe in second chances when it comes to dishonesty. If something doesn't add up, if a story feels off or your actions don't match your words, they're out. No drama, no arguments, no explanations. They just quietly walk away. Why? Because they know from experience that one lie usually leads to many more. Instead of sticking around and getting tangled in a web of deceit, they choose to protect their peace and move on. It's not about being cold or unforgiving. It's about valuing honesty and authenticity above all else. 4. They understand the psychology of liars. Catching a liar isn't just about spotting nervous gestures or inconsistent stories. Sigma males go deeper. They've studied human behavior enough to know that lies aren't just words. They're woven into everything a person does. For example, someone lying might pause before answering a simple question or add overly specific details to make their story seem believable. They might mirror your body language too perfectly or avoid using contractions like I'm or don't because they're overthinking their sentences. Sigma males don't just look for the lies. They try to understand why someone is lying. Is it fear? Manipulation? Habit? By understanding the motivation behind the lie, they gain an even clearer picture of the person they're dealing with. 5. They challenge your logic without you realizing it. Most people try to catch a liar by directly confronting them. Not Sigma males. They take a smarter approach. Instead of saying, "That doesn't make sense," they'll ask simple, innocent-sounding questions like, "Oh, how did that work?" or "What happened next?" These questions seem harmless, but they're designed to test the logic of your story. If you're lying, you'll have to come up with more lies to explain yourself. And the more lies you tell, the harder it is to keep your story straight. Sigma males spread these questions out over time, so by the end, your story collapses under its own weight. 6. They detach emotionally to stay objective. Most lies work because they target our emotions. A sad story might make you feel sorry for someone. A compliment might make you drop your guard. But Sigma males don't fall for emotional manipulation. They don't let feelings cloud their judgment. Instead, they focus on whether your story makes sense. They can feel sympathy for someone while still noticing the flaws in their story. They can like someone and still recognize when they're being deceived. This emotional balance gives them a huge advantage. 7. They trust behavior over words. Anyone can say, "I've changed," or "you can trust me," but Sigma males know that actions speak louder than words. They don't just listen to what you say, they watch what you do. For example, they'll notice how you treat people when you think no one is looking, or how your actions align, or don't align, with your promises. Words can lie, but behavior never does. Sigma males pay attention to these patterns because they reveal the truth about who you really are. So, why does lying to a Sigma male never work? Because they see through the noise. They don't just hear your words, they watch your actions, analyze your motives, and let you expose yourself. They don't need tricks or confrontations. Their calm, logical approach makes deception impossible. If you've ever thought about lying to a Sigma, just don't. You're not fooling them. Instead, aim for honesty and authenticity. It's the only way to earn their respect. Thanks for tuning in to Alpha MANCAVE. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment below if you've ever encountered someone with these Sigma-like traits. Until next time, stay sharp and stay real.